This riverfront area just northwest of downtown has often been referred to as underutilized, but that is all about to change as Mayor Bob Buckhorn is developing a plan to stimulate growth right here along the river's edge. The city of Tampa was one of 4 cities selected to participate in this year's Urban Land Institute Daniel Rose Fellowship, a year-long leadership program designed to encourage and support excellence in land use decision-making. Mayor Bob Buckhorn is the lead fellow and chose 3 others to be a part of his fellowship team. Over the course of the year, the fellows, along with the staff from the Urban Land Institute, or ULI, come together for peer-to-peer learning, workshops, and retreats. Recently, the fellowship team spent a week in Tampa. During that time, they toured the city study area, held stakeholder interviews, and asked the city administration about its vision for long-term growth.
I think that the city of Tampa is tremendously well poised at the moment.
Jess Zimbabwe, executive director of the Rose Center, believes Mayor Buckhorn's leadership style bodes well for Tampa's future.
There's been a ton of great development in the past few years. You've also got a new administration, a new mayor who's incredibly energetic, incredibly excited, and really passionate about this kind of work, and really sees his role as providing for the long-term future of Tampa. Talks about building stuff not for next year, but for when his small children are going to be grown and the benefits that they're going to see from it in the city.
On the final day of their visit, the Rose Fellows made a presentation based upon the land use challenge identified by Mayor Buckhorn to be studied during the city's participation in the program. The fellowship presenters described ways to transform and revitalize the riverfront area just northwest of downtown Tampa. This area includes a large amount of low-income housing, government-held property, and a few commercial properties. The panel's short and long-term suggestions centered around activating the riverfront, revitalizing housing, creating better connectivity for pedestrians and cyclists, and redesigning and reprogramming the existing parks and public spaces. Planning manager Catherine Coyle is a part of the mayor's fellowship team. She thinks the outcomes from the study visit will improve plans to reshape Tampa's urban landscape.
The best part of the fellowship that I believe the team has found is the sharing of ideas. We're partnered with 3 other cities, Oakland, California, Kansas City, Missouri, and Providence, Rhode Island. And in just meeting with those folks that are on kind of in similar positions, there are different levels of administration, different levels of economic development and land use planning. We've shared already a lot of ideas and a lot of lessons learned. The focus that we have, the mayor has, the housing authority, and every other stakeholder in this particular project is to really not just rebuild this neighborhood or this area for somebody, but really to rebuild it with them, to make sure that they are engaged in every step of the process. They have a say. They have a say in how things are going to be designed and laid out, because it really is building it with them. It's so that they can come back and actually have a location that is better.
This is Abby Feely reporting for Spotlight Tampa.